How's it going, guys? If you follow my YouTube shorts or my TikTok, I kind of talked about last night how it was kind of unfolding yesterday that the new A4 might be stolen art, and it has since came out that the AWP Doodle Lore might as well be stolen art, and we're gonna look at all that today, how it unfolded. Uh, and before we get into how it unfolded and everything, it's important we talk about Danny here, who is I would say, very trusted CSGO workshop contributor. And if we look down, I mean, he's the maker of one of my favorite skins, that being the Op Paw. I mean, you can look here. This is very, very impressive, guys. This is like a very impressive track record of getting things into the game. He's been doing this for a long time, and he was kind of the whistleblower on this. He kind of instantly knew something wasn't right. So if we look at his first post here, the artist behind the M4A4 is most likely cheating his way into the CSGO Steam Workshop. So far, I found the original art for the Deagle MP5SD and M4A1S in his collection. We can go here and we can see this is the collection that the A4 is a part of. Wow. Okay, this just evolved even more. He has removed the other two skins. Wow. Okay, that was not that way that long ago, guys. So that is like news to me. So in this collection, and hopefully Danny has some, yeah, I mean, he's got pictures here. He had a A1S that Danny shows the copied art for here. And he also had this Deagle in there, which Danny shows that he copied here. And he has since removed those. I think you can still see the A1S right here on this vote. This is the A1S right here that he's trying to hide now. Wow, that is not a good look. We can see what Danny says next. I think it's fairly easy to catch somebody cheating. Inconsistency in the drawing basics, their past works not following up on new ones, sudden changes of style, sudden improvement in their skills. Here you have some warning signs, he says. Let's take a look. The size of the hands and fingers for characters with the same head size does not check out. Okay, I get what he's saying. Essentially what he's saying here is while these two heads we're seeing are the same size, their hands are drastically different. And he's pretty much implying, you know, he would have to be copying varying styles, because any artist that created these originally, their head sizes being the same would mean their hands would be around the same size, and that's not the case. Here, the light doesn't make any sense. The yellow affects the hair, but the blue does not. The source of the blue light does not make any sense. Isolated gradient copied from the original source here. Okay. Hand line showing up through the hardened areas of the glove. That's a good point. 3 perfectly drawn faces, each from different anime manga styles, from an artist that has only published, for the most part, trace drawings of CSGO screenshots. So essentially here what Danny's saying is, without showing any prior work that would make him think that he's capable of making these like perfect faces, he just, bam, 3 in a row that are just really outstanding. He's pointing out here that the anatomy is poorly drawn, position, shapes, lighting, wrinkles, the basics are not there. And I think he has some good points. And I mean, I'm not an artist, so I can't really say for sure, but I trust what Danny's saying here. And now we can see next, he said, I believe it's just a matter of time before the original work of the M4A4 shows up. I also think the art from the P90 Mac 10 Tech 9 is legit, and it is poorly drawn. Damn, kind of slamming on him there, bro. Now, I'm not messing up with somebody. I think Danny is from Spain too, so that might explain that. Now, I'm not messing up with somebody for not drawing well. We all have been there. This is all about cheating. Please don't cheat your way onto the workshop. There are many hardworking artists that have honed their skills for years trying to get their items in the game. By doing this, you're disrespecting the game, the players and artists, and most importantly, yourself. I mean, I can agree with that. Lastly, this is not meant to be a witch hunt. He doesn't want us going after them for this. I take no pride in doing this, but we can see here, this is the artist. This is the guy that made the M4 responding to Danny. I've clearly not copied straight up. I've collected inspiration, yes, but I also have the original hand-drawn drawing of the artwork on the M4A4. I have a degree in graphic design, and I know copying artwork is not okay. It looks similar, yes, but it is not the same. And then we can see Danny kind of firing back, showing that they are pretty much the same here. And I think that goes on for a little bit, but I kind of want to go ahead and get on to the next thing here. And that's that they start kind of honing in on the A4. We start seeing people are finding, I don't know how they found it, but some kind of drawing that has the same hair. And I think this guy might have a source here. It's a Pinterest link. So I don't know how this guy found this. I'll never know, but he has seen here that there's a guide on Pinterest. And we can go up and boom. Using that picture that the artist provided, they were actually able to find a body match as well. Kind of a smoking gun when you see the next set of images. And that's where they have made GIFs overlaying the M4A4 art onto what they believe it's stolen from, and it's pretty damn close matchup. I mean, the hair is exactly it. But before I give my final thoughts on this, I want to go ahead and talk about the next thing, and that is that Danny is now saying that the Doodle Lore could also be stolen art. And I think what makes them press these artists like this is we don't see that long history of making skins. We kind of just see all of a sudden just this crazy beautiful skin, and we're like, whoa, this guy's really talented. And I'm not saying they're not. None of this is confirmed yet, but it's just a little odd. And I think that's what makes Danny and these people look into this. But if we look here, we can see the Doodle Lore is very similar to this original art by a Twitter user by the name of Vex_art. And it's not an exact match. It's not an exact match. I know that. But there are some crazy similarities. And I will say as well that maybe these could be influenced by the same type of thing. I don't know. That would be, it would help if Vex were to tell us, is this totally original? No inspiration from anything else? It could be some kind of Chinese like dragon thing I don't know about. I'm not trying to make a case for this guy. I have no stake in the Op Doodle Lore, but they are different, but also very similar. And you can see Danny points it out here with there being skulls adorning it. You can see here, he's talking about how the hair, I guess, behind the like ear is exactly the same. Horns split and like levitating. Very weird that they both have those. Butterfly, flower, and that was, I was like, okay, that might be a little bit of a stretch, but the fact that they're both holding a smiley face in their hand, that's pretty damning, I think. But I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think there's an argument for this one, or do you think it's same as them four where it's just like cut and dry? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I felt like the situation was evolving last night, and I didn't feel comfortable making this video. I wanted to see what else came out today. And there hasn't really been much other than Danny pointing out that it doesn't this timeline doesn't really make sense here, in that we have in 2022, not to bash this guy, he made some stickers, and they're not the highest quality. I think they're way better than anything I could ever do, for sure. But they're not like, you know, Danny quality. I probably should have picked somebody other than him to compare them to, but you know, he made us that the Dragon Lore sticker, very high quality stickers. And so we see this guy go from this, and this is on the 14th of January, 15th of January, to this early February. He has made some absolutely incredible looking, for the most part, designs here. Very cool artwork. And we can see up at the top, I'm checking out the workshop of the artist that submitted the Doodle Lore, and there's no way anyone can improve that much in the span of a month. Look at the submission dates. And I think he has a good point here. I mean, from this right here to this is insane. And I don't want to bash the guy, but that is a lot of improvement. And I trust Danny on this. I think he has a good point here. But you know, I guess that's up for you guys to decide for yourselves what you think. And you can see Danny hasn't had any updates past that, which was 6 hours ago. Crazy stuff. As far as what I think is going to happen, you know, if you see my TikTok, I call it a Howl 2.0 situation, but I don't really feel that way. I think the M4 is done, honestly. I think something will happen. I think the hair and the body being instantly matched like that, not a good look. I don't think Valve is going to like that. But I think it's going to be more of a Griffin situation. And for those of you that don't know, with the Howl, they changed it and they made it a contraband item. There was another situation not long after with the M4A4 Griffin. Everybody thought it was going to be contraband, and Valve just made their own and didn't make it contraband. And it doesn't really have a price that reflects, you know, there being a scandal or anything. It's just like normally priced now. And I think that's what we'll see. But as far as the Doodle Lore, I think that one's still up in the air. I really want to hear you guys in the comments what you think about it. I'll put links so you guys can peruse all this stuff and get back to me. I really want to know what y'all have to say about this. And I apologize, guys. I did a poll. We were going to have like a video. I let you guys vote on what you wanted. It was pretty split. But like then next day case drops. Next day case drama. I've just been trying to like stay on top of it. So I need you to work with me a little bit. The stuff's coming. I didn't think CSGO would drop a case for the first time in like 200 days, and then also didn't think it would have 2 stolen artworks in it. So here we are. Please let me know in the comments what you thought about all this. I love hearing from you guys, and I'll see you next time.